forest already knows you're here. You don't. Not yet. Right now, you are blind. Curled inside a hollow tree, hidden high above the ground, you are nothing more than a tiny newborn. Your entire world is darkness. The warmth of your mother, the breathing of your siblings, and the sound of a rainforest that never truly sleeps. But this forest is different from anywhere else on Earth, because this is Madagascar, an island separated from the rest of the world for nearly 90 million years. And isolation changes everything. Here, there are no lions, no tigers, no wolves, no large cats ruling the forests. Even monkeys never made the journey. An entire world evolved without the predators that dominate every other continent. But nature does not leave empty roles unfilled. If an island has prey, eventually something becomes the hunter. And that something is you, a fossa, an animal so unusual that scientists once struggled to decide where you belonged. You look slightly like a cat. You move through trees like a monkey, but you are neither. You are Madagascar's own invention, a predator shaped by millions of years of isolation. But before you can become the hunter, this island created you to be. You have to survive your first days. Your mother leaves the hollow tree every morning. Not because she wants to leave you, because she has no choice. A predator that cannot hunt, cannot raise a family. She disappears into the rainforest searching for food, and while she is gone, you wait. Outside your shelter, Madagascar continues moving. Chameleons disappear into leaves. Snakes glide silently through branches. Birds search the canopy for anything they can catch. The rainforest looks peaceful, but every creature here is fighting the same battle. Survive long enough to see tomorrow. Weeks pass. Your eyes open. For the first time, you see the world you will one day rule. A world of endless green. A world filled with movement. A world filled with danger. You are still helpless, but your body is already carrying millions of years of preparation. Your mother returns again and again. Every meal she brings is more than food. It is a lesson. How to move. How to listen. How to survive. Because the forest does not reward the strongest. It rewards those who understand it. And soon, your first lesson begins. Your mother climbs away from the den. You follow. At first, the branch beneath your paws feels impossible. The wind moves the leaves. The bark feels rough. The ground below seems impossibly far away. One mistake, and your life could end before it begins. But then something changes. Your tail moves behind you. Your paws adjust. Your body finds balance. You don't know it yet. But this is what you were built for. The fossa is one of the few predators that can move through trees with incredible control. Your flexible ankles allow you to rotate your feet and grip branches from unusual angles. While many predators chase prey across open ground, your world is above it. The canopy. The place where your future prey feels safest. Months pass. The tiny cub disappears. In its place is a young hunter. The rainforest no longer feels like a mystery. You know the branches. You know the sounds. And you know one sound better than any other. Lemurs. They are everywhere. They leap between trees. They move through the canopy with incredible speed. For millions of years, they evolved on this island with very few predators capable of following them. The trees became their fortress, but evolution had another idea. Because nature created something specifically designed to break that rule. You. At first, you watch. You wait. Your mother never taught you to chase blindly. She taught you patience. A careless hunter wastes energy. A smart hunter waits for the perfect moment. A lemur moves across a branch. It stops. It looks around. It believes it is safe. It isn't. You lower your body. Your muscles tighten. the forest becomes silent. Then, you move, the chase begins. The lemur flies through the branches. A normal predator would lose. But you are not normal. You follow. Your tail keeps you balanced. Your claws grip the bark. Your ankles rotate as you race down the tree. The escape route that saves the lemur from other predators leads directly into your path. For the first time, you hunt alone, and you succeed. This is not just a meal. This is the moment you become what evolution designed you to be, a ghost in the canopy. Years pass. You are no longer learning how to hunt. You are the hunter. The rainforest reacts differently when you move. Lemurs become quieter. Birds become alert. Small animals disappear into hiding. They may never see you coming, and that is your greatest advantage. The fossa is not the biggest predator in Madagascar. It is not the strongest. It wins through precision, through patience, through surprise. A successful hunt is not about power. It is about being in the right place, at the exact right moment. But being the top predator does not mean life is easy. You need a territory, a place where you hunt, a place where you rest, a place where you leave your mark. You travel through the forest, following familiar paths. Every tree, every stream, every scent tells a story. This is your kingdom. But you are not the only fossa. One evening, a new scent reaches you. Another predator, another fossa. You follow the trail. The forest grows quiet. Then you see each other. Two hunters, one territory. Many documentaries would show a battle here. But nature is smarter. Fighting is expensive. A broken tooth, a serious wound, a damaged leg. Any of these could mean death. So instead, you communicate. A raised tail, a warning posture, a silent message. This forest already belongs to someone. Minutes pass. Then the stranger turns away. No fight, no winner. Because sometimes the strongest decision is knowing when not to fight. Most of the year, you live alone. But once every year, the rainforest changes. A female fossa sends a signal through the trees. Males begin arriving from across the forest. The solitary hunters gather. For a short time, the loneliest predator on the island searches for a partner. The competition is intense. Strength matters, endurance matters. But after the season ends, everything returns to normal. The forest becomes quiet again. The female disappears into the trees. Months later, inside another hidden hollow, a new generation begins. Tiny paws, closed eyes, a world waiting outside. The same story starts again. For millions of years, this cycle continued. The fossa survived changing climates. It survived storms. It survived competition. But then, a new challenge appeared. One it could never evolve against. Humans. At first, the changes are small. A few trees disappear. A few hunting grounds are lost. But slowly, the forest becomes smaller. The branches that once connected your world are broken. The endless canopy becomes scattered pieces of habitat. For an animal built to move through forests, this is a problem. Without trees, there are fewer places to hunt. Without lemurs, there is less food. And without a healthy forest, the future becomes uncertain. Some people fear you. Some hunt you because they believe you threaten their animals. But the greatest threat is not a weapon. It is a forest that disappears before anyone notices. Today, the fossa remains one of the most mysterious predators on Earth. A hunter found nowhere else. A creature shaped by millions of years of isolation. While the rest of the world created lions, tigers, and wolves, Madagascar created something different. A predator perfectly adapted to its own hidden world. It climbs where others cannot. It hunts where others fail. And it survives in a forest that exists nowhere else on Earth. The fossa is not a copy of another predator. It is evolution creating something entirely new. A reminder that when nature is given enough time, it can create wonders we never expected. And somewhere beneath Madagascar's ancient canopy, the forest grows quiet. Not because it is empty, but because the island's unique hunter is still moving through the trees.